Hey Diamonds, welcome back to the B Diamond Healing Lounge. I'm BhaVani Diamond, I'm your spiritual healer and teacher. I'm here this evening with another message for the collective energy. Please take the messages however they resonate. Do not try to force the message. Okay. I will be setting my timer. When the bell goes off, the remaining of this reading will be on my Patreon platform. You can join my Patreon family at any given time. You can also buy my extended videos individually as well as book private readings via my website, she'sgotstandards.com. Okay, you can find all of that information in my bio or down below in the description or in the comments, depending on which website you're watching this video from. Okay, welcome back, everyone. I'm back. I'm back. I took a few days off for the holiday. I needed that break to get rejuvenated, you know? And y'all know how I am. I like to take a few days off sometimes just to give the energy some time to evolve, or give you all some time to see if you can get the answers that you need, because right now with the full moon in Gemini, this is about answers. The answers you need are coming. So for some of you, you should be getting like some revelations, like spirit is telling me that the tests, there's a test here. You know, by me being a teacher, I always prepare you all for the spiritual test, right? So there is a test that's coming to an end, right? So the time is up, the clock is up, right? So you know, when the clock is ticking, when the teachers say, okay, put all your pens and pencils down, that's it, the timer is up. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Whoever's story this is, that the time is up. The timer has gone off on this situation. And this test was about boundaries, setting, setting and maintaining healthy boundaries, learning how to communicate your standards and your boundaries in a respectful way, being equipped with the necessary tools and knowledge to be successfully, to have successful relationships, right? To be the person who you're trying to pursue. These tests, these spiritual tests, are all about getting yourself into alignment with your higher self. So I need you to take this message however it resonates, because this can be your story or it can be someone who was attached to you. Okay. I do see where the door is closing out on a toxic relationship. Baby mama, baby daddy drama. It could just be it could be a toxic relationship. It could be family issues. It could be something pertaining to child support. It could be a custody battle. Take it how it resonates. But I see where the door is closing on this right here. So this is like a closed chapter. So they're telling me like something is changing in this story. Something is changing. And the reason why there is a change is because it's time for the test to be ended. By now, whoever's story this is, if you haven't learned your lesson by now, then you're never going to learn the lesson, right? So Spirit is saying, okay, time is up. Whatever we've been trying to teach you during this karmic lesson, you should have gotten your answers by now. You should see the truth by now. You should be more intellect, or you should have a clear, more clarity of an idea of who you're dealing with and what you're dealing with in this connection. Okay, so what I am seeing is, it looks like whoever this person is, they're getting it, because Spirit is telling me that they are cutting their karmic ties and they are doing their inner healing work. Whoever this is, this person is spending a lot of time alone, a lot of time in isolation, doing a lot of self-reflecting, trying to heal. This is also someone who is healing from maybe a sex addiction, is what I'm seeing. This is someone who likes to have sex, has plenty of sex partners, but at the end of the day, they have a karmic energy, a lot of drama that comes with them, right? So this could be someone who is healing from a karmic who maybe they were addicted to sexually, and maybe this is the reason why they couldn't let this person go. And this is why spirit is saying, okay, the time is up, the clock has stopped on this karmic lesson, right? It's time for this chapter, these doors to close, this cycle to close out. It's time for a new cycle. So this person at this point, they feel as though they have stretched themselves like super thin trying to make this relationship work with this karmic. This is someone who has been trying over and over and over again. I mean, this person is patient as hell. Whoever I'm talking about, this is someone who is very patient because they were patiently waiting for them and this karmic to come into harmony together, to be on the same page, for things to balance out. And things have not balanced out. They have not. They have not. So, I remember I put a post up on my Facebook page a few days ago, one day last week, and I was explaining in that post when it's time to close out a karmic cycle. No matter what you do, no matter how you try to fix things, no matter how much effort you try to put into it, if you are in a karmic contract, no matter what you do, the chaos is not going to stop the chaos. The chaos is going to keep coming towards you in all different directions. And that's kind of like what I see here. I kind of see where this person was working so hard, stretching themselves thin, trying to make a karmic connection work. And it was never meant to work. It was only meant to be here for a season, to teach you something about yourself, to help you get into alignment with your higher self, to learn, to maybe learn how to have patience, because some people, patience is a virtue, right? And some people, they lack patience. So maybe dealing with this karmic, because it could be baby mama drama or baby daddy drama. Take it how it resonates, okay? But patience may be something that whoever this person is that I'm looking at right now, maybe patience is something that you never had. And the universe was teaching you how to have patience, how to ground yourself, how to have that inner harmony and that inner balance, how to be in harmony with others, right? Okay, so take it how it resonates. But whatever is going on in this particular story, whoever the main person is in this story who was learning the lesson was for you to see, no matter how hard I keep trying with this particular person, this person is not changing. They're not getting it. They're not growing. I'm repeating the same cycle over and over and over and over again. I'm communicating my standards and my boundaries, and it's not getting anywhere. For some of you, this test was also to teach you how to learn how to speak respectfully to others, how to set boundaries with others to make them speak more respectfully to you. I'm really picking up that I have baby mama and baby daddy drama here. I'm really feeling like maybe both parties were being toxic at one time. That's what I'm picking up on. That maybe both parties were being tested. Maybe both parties are going through healing. But what I am seeing, whoever awakened first in this connection, whoever is the person that's awakened first, is the one who is withdrawing from the connection. So if you feel as though this is your story, and you're starting to feel your self-love and your self-worth, and you're starting to feel like you want more, you're starting to feel like, the only thing me and this person have in common is good sex, and I want more out of life. I want more out of a connection. I want more out of a relationship. What's the purpose of having great sex when this person talks to me like I'm their dog? Okay? So if you're the person that's waking up feeling like you're the only one putting in effort, with this work overload here, this could be someone who's putting in extra work in the relationship trying to make it work. This could be someone working overtime at a job because you may feel like the majority of the financial responsibilities are on you, because getting into alignment with your higher self is also about things being balanced. It's also about things being balanced. No relationship is easy, right? But it shouldn't be a war either. You're supposed to work together and make room for improvements in your connection. And if only one person is doing the work to make the improvements, then things are what? Unbalanced. Okay? So, this is what I'm really seeing right now is someone is waking up and realizing that the only thing we really have in common right now is sex. You know, we fight, we argue, we have sex, we make up, but nothing gets resolved. Nothing changes. For some of you, you may feel stagnant in this relationship. For some of you, you may feel like you're working overtime, but you still not getting anywhere. Something is still holding you back financially. You may be working so much that you feel like you may have so many responsibilities on you that you feel like you can't even take time off to chill, to relax, to go on a vacay. Spirit is telling you to take a break. But what I do tell everyone is that everything is connected. So the reason why when I do my collective readings, the reason why I tap into love and relationships is because love and relationships is the number one distraction for most people. So if I can help you heal your love life, which mainly is more so about having self-love and knowing your self-worth. Because once you have self-love and you start prioritizing yourself, that will heal your love life. Because once you know your worth, you're not going to settle. This is someone who's settled. And now it's time to clean up. By cleaning up, it's doing the inner work. It's looking in the mirror and looking at the things that you need to fix, not only externally, but internally. Cutting karmic ties. Getting rid of people who keep you down. People who have low vibrational energy. People who don't want to change. And it doesn't just have to be a love interest. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be a job. It could be a toxic boss. Anything and everything in your life that is causing you to feel stressed out, to feel as though you're stretching yourself thin to the point where you can't even sleep at night. It has to go. You have to be able to set and maintain healthy boundaries in every single aspect of your life. Every aspect. But the main storyline is family issues. It's about baby mama, baby daddy drama. It's the kids. It's child support. Someone could have been working to the bone trying to pay child support so they wouldn't go to jail. Because you know in some states they'll come get you. They'll come lock you up if you're not paying your child support. So it looks as though somebody may have been living in that type of fear. But the clock is here, so it's letting me know that the test, this one particular test is over. But just because this test is over doesn't mean that this is it. Once you pass one test, another lesson begins. Another lesson begins. It's time for someone to shine. It's time for someone to shine because someone is healing. Someone didn't back down. They didn't give up. They believed in themselves. They stood up for themselves courageously in this connection. And you're being rewarded for that. You're being rewarded for setting those boundaries because that's all your higher self was waiting for, was for you to love yourself, was for you to stand your ground, stand up and say, you know what, not no more. I'm going to take a stand for me. I know my self-worth. Show me more, Spirit, for the collective's highest good. More messages, please, for the collective. What we got here? The love. So now that you're learning how to establish boundaries and limitations, learning how to resolve conflict, this determines whether or not if the two of you will be able to stay together. Because for some of you, this is not for everyone, but for some of you, you and this person had to get through this storm. You had to get through this storm, this conflict with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about having conflict with someone else, feeling at odds with others or with yourself. You have different opinions. You see life differently. You see life from different perspectives. But for some of you, if you are able to get to through this conflict, if you are able to solve this conflict with your person, and the two of you actually do be able to become in harmony and have that perfect balance with each other, then it's a possibility that the two of you can stay together. Spirit is saying you have to look deeper. And looking deeper in this is this true love? Is it long lasting? Is this connection filled with abundance? So these are things you have to ask yourself. Are you both willing to love? Because for some of you, you may have been caught up in a sexual connection because maybe you or your person was afraid to love. You can't be afraid of love. You got to be willing to be open. You got to be willing to make a choice from the heart in good faith in order to have something solid and stable. For someone, you was working super hard to make this, for this person to love you, and you feel like they were closed off to you. Like it feels as though we're connected. We have good sexual chemistry. We connect with each other on a sexual level, but everything else is off. And Spirit had enough of it. Spirit had enough of this unbalanced energy. If you're going to love your person, love your person. If you're not going to love them, then let them go. Lack of trust. It's a lack of trust. For some of you, you're being guided to set boundaries. If you haven't reached this part of the journey yet, you're being called to set boundaries on someone who has you in a sex-based relationship, because that's not what you want. You're not staying true to yourself, to your heart. You want something deeper than that. Spirit is telling you to dive deeper, look deeper. Trust your inner knowing. You want something different. You want more. You know what's causing you this inner conflict. It's because you're not getting what you want out of this connection, and you're trying too hard. Everyone is on a different timeline. This can be your story, but for some of you, you could be at the beginning of the story. Some of you could be at the end, and some of you could be in the middle. So take it how it resonates. But the main thing right now is for you to have your confidence and have your confidence to go after what it is that you desire. And if you desire to have a relationship that's going to be an equal give and take, then that's what you got to go for. Giving and receiving. The scales have to balance. It has to be an equal give and take. You must know your worth. You can't keep giving yourself physically and sexually to someone. You got to level up. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Sometimes, y'all get the advice from spirit, and sometimes y'all be afraid to take that advice. You can't be afraid to take the advice from spirit, because spirit is only going to align you with your higher self. When you get into alignment with your higher self, that's when doors open, more doors open for blessings to be poured upon you into your life, new opportunities, new love. But for someone, this door is definitely closing, because it's like, come on, this person ain't ready to love. So if they're not ready to love, then you got to do what? You got to love yourself. All right, so my bell went off. I'm about to extend this message because I'm going to go deeper into following your intuition, because spirit is wanting you to take action, take baby steps before it even makes sense. So I'm going to go deeper into what those actions are. That's going to be more spiritual advice in the extended read, okay? So you can join my Patreon family to gain access to all of my extended videos, or you can buy my videos individually via my website, okay? So if you would like to buy this extended, you can just fill out the get offer form, and I'll let you know how you can purchase this video once it's uploaded, okay? So I want to thank you all for tuning in this evening. I will be live again Thursday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you put me on your calendar, because my notifications, they don't go out to everyone. Okay. You're welcome. I see y'all in the comments. You're welcome, everyone. Make sure you like and share this video. Leave your comments. Tag your friends. And I will see you all in the next video. If you need me for a private reading, feel free to reach out to me via my website, shesgotstandards.com. See y'all in the next one. Love and light and healing by Diamonds.